Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melvin Williams. I'm truly excited to sit here with you today and go over some ways on how we can reduce the risk of downtime from ransomware. M&N Communications is truly excited to be able to bring this to you. So let's get right down to it. So today's session is going to be about reducing the risk of downtime from ransomware. We're going to give you some preventative tips on what you can do in your business to kind of prevent ransomware. We're going to also talk about using ShareSync to reduce that downtime. We're going to give you a live demo, and we'll have some time for some questions and answers. So we're going to start off with our poll question for today. So have you or one of your customers ever experienced a ransomware attack? I'm going to give everyone a few seconds to go ahead and put their information in there and let us know. Okay, great. So no one here in the meeting has experienced a ransomware attack. So we're going to go right into it and talk about ransomware because it's really a booming business in 2016 and even beyond that into 2017. So let's talk about the scope of ransomware. In 2015, the average ransom for ransomware was about $295, totaling ransomware payments in 2015 to about $24 million. But here at the end of 2016, those numbers dramatically increased to about $679 on average for payment, paying out about a $1 billion. And these sources are from the FBI and other sources. They're not from me. So ransomware is a booming business. And once again, ransomware, what is ransomware? It's kind of a malware that usually small business owners get from some type of malicious email or phishing email, and it usually encrypts all of your files, all of your data on your network. So Tom, the financial guy, he comes over to the IT department and he says, Mike, I was just working and I opened up this email and I got this encryption saying that all of our files were encrypted and we can no longer access any of that data. So the scope of ransomware is happening in our everyday day-to-day movement. So Tom lets the IT manager know that he can no longer access these files. And and what happens? The financial files for the whole company are on this computer, and they're basically being held for ransom, and they're getting warning messages. We're sorry that your files have been encrypted. You have this amount of time, your documents, your photos, everything has been encrypted. If you don't pay in Bitcoin, we're going to delete your files. And in 2017, ransomware is constantly evolving. It started off with your files just being encrypted, your photos, and now new messages. Ransomware is able to shut down your whole operating system. No longer are they able to only hold your files accountable, but they're able to shut down your whole operational system. With these warning messages, all of your data, QuickBooks, all of the financial information, everything that the vital information, the mission critical information that you use to maintain your business is no longer accessible, preventing your business from being accessible to the customer or the end user. These new strains of ransomware in the attack vector, how are they attacking you? Which one started out as a phishing email? Now this mass scope going to mobile devices. So, we really have to be vigilant on how and what ransomware is and how we can kind of prevent that in today's society. So what we're going to talk about is the real cost of a ransomware attack on your business. And the average downtime in this ransomware attack is 3 business days. 1 in 5 customers paid the ransom, even failed to recover the files. So think about it. Do you have 5 business days or 3 business days for all of your financial information, all of your critical mission data files to be held hostage by someone else until you pay the ransom? So the real cost is going to be downtime, and we have to be mindful about this, the downtime that our business is going to experience from a ransomware outbreak. And so the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to talk about some things that we can kind of do prevent ransomware, some common ransomware preventative tips. And one of the first things that you can kind of do is utilize some type of antivirus software, some type of malware software. You want to go ahead and educate the end users in your business organization, letting them know about, phishing tactics, phishing emails. But even if you're doing those two things don't even work. You know, with the advancements of ransomware, the only real way that you can fully make sure that you protect your organization from ransomware is to run frequent backups. Frequent backups that are going to provide you with the ability to back up and restore if a ransomware outbreak happens. So what can we do? So the next thing that we can do is let's introduce ShareSync. ShareSync from M&N Communication. It's a two-in-one backup and file sharing. We're talking real-time backup. We're backing up desktops, my document files, file sync across all devices, file sharing with internal and external users, full control for administrators, and point-of-time restoration, which is critical in a ransomware outbreak. Once again, point-in-time restoration, which is critical in a ransomware outbreak. If you're using some other type of backup method, it's going to take time to isolate, contain, and remove the ransomware malicious software from out of your network. And if you don't have the ability to restore this on point in time restoration, your business is going to be out of commission for an even longer time. So let's go ahead and introduce M&N Communications and ShareSync, a business continuity solution. Restore from file corrupted viruses, ransomware, mass deletions of overwrites, and etc. You're going to be instantly protected against this because you have the ability to instantly roll back uninfected files. You have immediate access to clean files from any device. So you have the ability to swipe any device that is lost and stolen, any mission critical data for the company, making sure that it is not in malicious hands, making sure that no one can get your valuable information. You keep users productive while restoring affected files because all of your data has been constantly backed up. Each time that file is changed, you can restore that file instantly to a point of restoration before the ransomware outbreak, which gives you the ability to go ahead while you restore those other pertinent files to keep those employees still working. And the most important thing is you avoid paying the ransom fee to criminals. That's something you don't want to do. 1 in 5 businesses don't get their files back after paying the ransom. And the last thing is a comprehensive file sharing and collaboration solution for all of your businesses. No longer do employees have to sit in front of their desk to get mission critical data. You have a comprehensive solution that the employee is attached to all of the valuable information and all of the file sharing information within the organization. Um, So business continuity for ransomware, ShareSync is going to provide you with some very valuable information that other competitors don't offer. And one of the first things we want to go ahead and look at is cloud backup, Carbonite, Mozilla, file sharing, Dropbox, OneDrive. Yes, web and mobility file access. ShareSync does provide that. With cloud backup, you don't have the ability to do that. And the what we're really going to focus on is syncing major folders, contents from desktops and shared folders. No other software on the market is going to give you the ability to do that. And you also have the ability to recover in minutes, not hours. Once again, the ability to recover in minutes, not hours. We're going to go ahead and give you a live demo of ShareSync and what it can do to help your organization.
Worried about hard drive failure, lost or stolen laptops, and stolen files held for ransom? Here's how you can use ShareSync. Back up your files and do so much more. ShareSync backs up the files in your ShareSync folder, as well as your desktop and documents folder. ShareSync backs up your files in real time. All file versions are backed up to ensure you can easily recover from any past point in time. Unlike traditional solutions, which only back up on a set schedule, ShareSync backs up your file every time a change is made. All backed up files are instantly accessible from virtually any web, PC, Mac, or mobile device. So if your computer is lost or stolen, you have instant access to all your key files. Compare that to traditional backup, where it takes hours or days to restore lost or stolen files. Backed up files can easily be restored using ShareSync in case of hard drive crashes, lost or stolen laptops, accidental deletion, or mass file infection. Use our Restore feature to bring back your files from the exact time and date you want. You can even restore deleted files. And if you're an IT administrator, you can restore any file from a centralized console. ShareSync is a robust file backup and restore solution with the added power of file sharing and collaboration. Contact us to learn more about the power of ShareSync's full feature set.
Thank you, everyone, for taking a minute to go ahead and review that with us. So let's go ahead and easily restore any file, any failure scenario, lost data scenario, ransomware or mass infections, machine failure, accidental file deletion, file corruption, or override. You're going to be able to restore all of those files, massive rollbacks of files. You're able to install ShareSync separately on any device. So you can restore all of this massively on all of your devices at one time. We also provide a few different professional services. So we're with you through the installation of the service. We'll help you set it up. We'll help you with reporting and tracking. We'll help you with the business continuity aspect of that, restoring that data from a ransomware attack, hardware loss, accidental deletion of files. We migrate your data for you, or we can help you migrate your data. We provide training, drive utilization and best practices. And once again, we also provide ongoing support for moves, adds, change, troubleshooting, and other things. And we also have some new features for ShareSync. So once again, you're going to be provided with a 2-in-1 file sharing and collaboration product, real-time co-editing with Office. It's fully integrated with Microsoft Office. You back up with more folders. You have mobile backup. It's additional backup policies. Say goodbye to broken backups. No longer is your business going to be affected by ransomware. We thank you very much for spending some time with us. Thank you very much for sharing this time with us today, and I hope that you have a great day.